In this video, we're going to learn how to post payments manually. Manual posting is posting the payments in the explanation of benefits received in the form of papers from the insurance company. To do so, navigate to Payments and click on Manual Postings, and the payment posting screen will open up. In this screen, we can enter and post the payments from a single screen. Here we have two options. One is to create a new payment, and the other is to search an already existing payment created by users with the help of payment number, check number, patient number, and by insurance name. Let's start by creating a new payment from Blue Cross Blue Shield and manually posting the payment to the respective patient's claims. So click on New, select the legal entity and provider from the drop-down. Here we have only one legal entity, and let's take all as the check we received from Blue Cross Insurance is for both doctors. Take the account date and the entry date as required, or else it will default to the current date. Let's take the current default date as the account date and the entry date. Enter the payment date, which is the check date of the EOB we received for manual posting. We can select who collected the payment by selecting the appropriate section from the drop-down. Enter the total amount of the check we received in the total amount field. Once you enter the total amount, the system will show that there is an on account of X dollars. Once we start posting the payments, the amounts that get applied to each patient or claim will show up in the Applied Amount field, and the on account will get reduced. Select the type of payment we received by clicking on the drop-down, and select whether the payment is a refund payment, deductible, copay, claim, or self-pay payment. As we're posting an insurance payment, we need to select the type as claim. As soon as we select the type as claim, the system will automatically change the payer to insurance. If you want to put any insurance codes, we can put that in the code field. Enter the insurance name in the name field. Let me type Blue Cross Blue Shield, as the EOB we selected is for Blue Cross. Select the method of payment from the drop-down, like whether it's a cash payment or check, credit card, or EFT payment. Let me take it as a check payment and enter the check number as it is on the EOB. Select the default adjustment code from the drop-down. Let me take the ADJSFS, which means Adjustment as per Standard Fee Schedule. Click on the sign if we need to enter any comments. As soon as we hit enter, the search encounter screen will automatically create a payment entry for that check. Now we need to search the claim to which the payment needs to be applied. We can search it by the patient's name or by the system-generated claim number, or even by the date of service from and to. Let me search by patient name. We'll search for Jerry Jefferson. As we select the patient, all the open encounter lines in which Blue Cross Blue Shield is the responsible insurance will show up. And also, if there is any patient alerts, that will populate as well. We can also see that there is an on-account showing for an amount of $175. If we want to see what type of an on-account is left open, then click the on-account and the Add Edit Payment Entry screen will open up with the on-account payment details. We can narrow the search by putting the exact date of service of the payment which needs to be applied by entering the date of service in the date of service field. Let me pick 10/28/2013 and click on search, and only that date of service will get populated. Here you can see that there is a patient copay of $25 as per insurance details, and you can see that the primary insurance is Blue Cross Blue Shield, and that the secondary is United Healthcare, and there is no tertiary. If you want to process the secondary insurance first, then click on the checkbox and you can post the payment if Blue Shield was the secondary insurance. Click on Show Closed Lines to see already paid and posted lines. If you want to see all lines, click on Show All Lines and click on Search. Coming back to posting the payments, enter the allowed amount, let's say $100. Enter all the details, and the system will calculate that $50 is the balance amount which needs to be transferred to the secondary, which is billed to SEC. If there was no secondary, the balance should automatically be transferred to the patient, which is billed to PT. Click on Post to post the payment. If the EOB is stating that a crossover has already been done from the primary insurance, which is Blue Cross Blue Shield, then we don't need to send the claim to the secondary by clicking on the checkbox for COB. If you want to reverse any payment which was earlier applied on this claim, then you can click on the reverse icon to do the reversal. How to do the reversal is explained in a separate video. For example, if the second line is a denial, you can mark it as a denial in the adjustment reason. And if we want to have a follow-up on this line, take the line substatus as denied, follow-up with insurance. And you can also take the category code as mentioned in the EOB. You can explain the category code in the remarks field. If you want to copy the remark to the patient statement, click on the arrow button. You can also line by line the activity of the charge by clicking on the Activity tab. If we need to override the adjustment code, then you can do that by clicking on the Other Adjustment tab and can do the adjustment.